How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of CityZilla Plays City Skylines, and in this episode we are going to be expanding into a couple new areas. I think we're going to be placing down some unique buildings and just generally filling in some space over by our last residential expansion. The reason why we're doing this is because I really want to I'd gotten a suggestion to do a zoo on our little peninsula, and I think it's a great suggestion. I just want to make sure that we have enough residents in the area first, and so we are going to expand. We have this little space right here, and so I was thinking it'd be really cool. We kind of have that little traffic park. Yeah, this one right here. The children come to the traffic park to learn traffic signs and rules. This is a landmark building. And so I thought this would be really cool to kind of fit in here. It's by the airport, so the kids would think it was really cool. And this space is kind of empty, and I was kind of playing around with what unique building we could put in here that would make sense. And I just think because it is kind of an industrial area, but it's also by our new little transportation hub right here, I think it would just be nice to have. And then we'll probably do like a little shopping center as well. And there's just not a lot of congestion on this road, so I think it can handle it. And so what I was thinking is we'll probably just do a little entrance road, something bigger so that it's just a little nicer to come into. And so we'll probably do like that right there. I want to go farther so that we can get a road going around. And so let's do just a little sideways road. Let's maybe go one down, one down. And then I want to put this guy right in the middle. So it'd be like right when you drive in, like that's what this whole kind of complex is about. And we could smoothen this out a little bit. Let's probably do that actually. I didn't even think about that. It would be smart to at least grade it a little bit. Just for the area. And we'll probably just smoothen it out. So we wanted to just make it a little flatter so that we can place down some parking and stuff. We'll probably keep these slopes right here. It's not a big deal. When the buildings are built, they do grading on their own, and so it's not a huge concern. We do have this tunnel right here, and so we'll just have to be mindful of that. But I think what we're going to do is I want to put in some parking. And so we're probably just going to do those gated ones. I really like them. They're functional, and so maybe even the 4x8s. I think those are probably good. Yeah, there you go. I really like the gated ones because a lot of times with parking lots, they are gated, especially in commercial centers and stuff. They're kind of like privately owned parking lots, like maybe somebody just invested in a parking lot. And so what can we do now? This is kind of actually a little too far, so I think we will delete that. Yeah, there you go. I want to be able to go all the way around this guy. And you know what? Maybe if we did one further out, because then we could do like a little fence around it. Maybe some, yeah, there you go. I think that looks pretty good. Perfect. And then now what we can do is actually just come in here, and since this would be kind of seen as a whole area for this, we're going to landscape it up, and so maybe the parents bring their kids, and there's probably other things to it. I mean, it looks like it's just cars. And it's kind of funny, I was thinking about doing like a little dummy go-kart track, but then I'd have to get into assets for go-karts and stuff, and there's no way for us to get it to work. And so I was like, man, that'd be really cool if we can get that going, but I just don't think it's going to be super feasible. And so I think this looks really good right there. Maybe we'll add in just a couple more. And you guys know I like my little colored trees, especially it's fall in the northern hemisphere, and we are actually up in New England right now, and so there's all the trees are turning colors, and so I was kind of thinking about potentially even changing our whole map into fall. I think that'd be kind of cool. I might still do that, but we'll see. And so what we could do, I could like actually zone this out. I think maybe we'll just put commercial around it, because then it'd be kind of like a little shopping center. And then maybe we'll actually even leave the front empty. So let's just look at that and see. So maybe if we just go like that, and then this actually looks like a good opportunity for some rocks. There you go. Man, you can't pass up an opportunity for these guys. Look at that. I just think they look so cool. I don't know how realistic it would be for all these rocks to be everywhere, but I sure know if I was driving through the city, I'd be like, man, they got rocks everywhere. Like, this is really cool. I kind of wish this guy fit, but he doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And I hate to just do the same rock on the other side. You know what? Flipped around, it actually looks a little different, so you know what? I think that looks pretty cool. It's like a grand entrance. And so let's find some trees now. And what I'm thinking is, nope, not the colored ones. We will just follow this guy down. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll probably just do that too. You know what? I think that looks pretty good. And then I actually want to pause so that we can get some of these commercial buildings in, because I want to put in some path access, and so we'll go like that, and it looks like that guy actually didn't connect up. And try to get straight. Yeah, there you go. And then, so, you know what, I think we're gonna get rid of just this little corner. I think that's a weird... And that's not too tall. A lot of times, even around airports, you do still have like mid-rise buildings. It would only be if they get too tall that it would just kind of be a danger. And so I think we'll add in one of these over here, and then potentially even a bridge. I think a bridge would probably be smart right here. So I think if we go like that, and we're gonna ruin some of our wonderful landscaping, maybe we'll go further down here. Maybe I can... No. Yeah, it's going to ruin some of it, but you know what? This is necessary, and so... Then we'll come down here. And then we can probably just cut across this guy and then have it go down. And I think we're going to fix the tree landscaping as well. Yeah, we'll just fix that up real quick. And you know what? It got rid of the fence, but I don't know if that is... Let's see if it's gonna mess it up. Let's turn off collision and see if we can just get that in there a little bit, because I think it would be kind of weird if the fence just kind of stopped. But I think what we'll do is remove this guy and then actually just bring it back. So we'll go like right there, and then we'll just cut it across to where, like, if you know, some kids or something wanted to actually hop over the gate, they probably would still be able to, but it would be obviously blocked off to where they would know that they're not supposed to do that. Oh, and it looks like we left that guy empty. Really like how this turned out. I think it turned out pretty well, and so I think that is pretty good. I don't really want to go too crazy and kind of fill it in just because we can. I'd rather, you know, put in some landscaping and just have it look good, like a nice area to bring your kid, have them learn how to drive, or I'm guessing that's what they do here, is teach your kid how to drive. It would just be a nice area to go, you know, on a weekend or something. You know, the kids would have fun and just enjoy your time. I think we're gonna leave that empty. I don't really like putting foliage next to airports. That just doesn't seem very smart. So I think we'll probably put in a couple of these bigger guys. So it still kind of looks landscaped, but it's not like a bunch of trees in a line. And so I think that looks really good. You know what? I think this is probably a good opportunity for a fence around here too. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Looks like that's probably a little too far. Let's just move that guy back. And there you go. Okay, and so I think that looks really good. We could probably even put in a couple more trees in here just to kind of butter it up. But you know what? I like how that turned out. I like the trees over here, and we could even upgrade this path access to a path that's just a little nicer. And I like how we, you know, we don't have collision on. I like how we did the bridge. I think that's super smart, and we literally just destroyed our new gate. Should have thought about that. That was a silly mistake. We can go back in and do that, and then we'll do the same thing over here. There you go. Voila. And then yeah, I think that looks good. We got access, path access. We got some parking for people on. Look, the people are already using it, which is great because we don't have street parking here, and so I think that's a good addition for this area. I think for over here, maybe we could even just put in some more landscaping. I don't know. Maybe we can put in a little bit of shopping because we have some commercial over there. We have a little bit of a need for commercial, and so maybe we'll just do some small shops. It's gonna be like outside this area. I think that could be smart. And you know what? Let's oh, yep, we got water already. They got electricity, so I think that's good. And then this area will fill in with some shopping. And then I do want to just add in a couple things of path access real quick. So I think this guy over here would be good. I know if I add it there, it's just going to mess it up. So I think what we'll do is actually cut this down. I think that could be good. And then we will just connect it right there. Because if I were to connect it up here, just... there you go. And you know what? I don't know if this guy's... Oh yeah, he's connected. There you go. And then these will fill in. And I don't know if we need those power lines there anymore. It says we do. So we'll just keep that there. And then, so what I was thinking is these two areas right here. So I was thinking we could do like a nice little neighborhood with a park. We will come in here and then paint out our new park area. Yeah, there you go. And then come in here, go to City Park, put this guy hopefully right in the middle. I think I'm going to just put it there and then move it. Yeah, there you go. And then that way we can actually put in a couple more of these little side gates. We'll probably put them in right there, right there, right there. That's probably good. We don't really have too much of a need to put it on the other side. Yeah, there you go. And we'll just put in a couple little plazas. Just make it look good. Put in some of these. And so whenever somebody was thinking about buying a house in this neighborhood, this would be like one of the highlights of it is, oh man, we got this huge forest park in the middle, and it's just really nice to have. And I'm not going to gate it off, though we definitely could. I just don't know if that's necessary. And so let's go ahead and put down some water. Right. And then so what I want to do now is actually come in here and finish off these grids with paths. That was kind of the whole purpose of this. It's kind of like a fused grid model where the grids are still there, just they're not all roads. And so you end up still with the pretty tight grids, but a lot of it is pedestrian only, and so it makes it just really nice. I want to try to get these straight. Yeah, there you go. And you know what? I think we will get rid of that road and we'll just turn this little middle guy into like a grand entrance. I think that would be nice. Yeah, there you go. And we'll come in here. So basically any junction that has a crosswalk, like any three-way intersection, I want to put in a crosswalk to finish it off. There we go. We'll just extend this guy out. And there you go. And then come up here and do the same thing. And what this does is it promotes walking. As long as you have path access there, then it promotes walking. And so having the broken streets is not great, but with the path access, it is not bad. And so it's definitely something that, in a lot of ways, even promotes pedestrian traffic because the route is faster if they walk. So we'll go like that, and we'll go like that. We could connect this up with a bigger road. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we forgot a street. And so we could even curve this guy over. Let's get up here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Then it'd probably be smart to do like some sort of intersection right here, but I don't know. Maybe we'll create another little off-road right there. Just I hate to add in more to this intersection. I mean, that could work, and it provides a little more zoning for this area. I don't think this is going to be a super traveled route, but we'll see. Maybe we need to come back through here and kind of change this up. I'm hoping we won't, but you just never know. And so now what I want to do is do some schools. So maybe we'll do this tree line road first. We're going to do the red trees, because why not? They look really good. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That just looks so clean. Then we'll probably do some pine trees behind them. Yeah, I think this could look good. Yeah, you know what? I like that. And so we'll come in and do some foliage. We could do some rocks in here. I think by the main gate we might, like by these, I think that could be good. I want to pass upon an opportunity to put in some rock landscaping. And so I think for this other side what we'll do is do those little sugar maples. Yeah, there you go, look at that. Yeah, you know what? I think that looks pretty good. And let's see if we can fit in just a couple little guys in here. Yeah, you know what? I think that looks pretty good. We do need to come back in and repaint our poor little red trees that got murdered. And we'll come back to our pine trees as well. The bigger ones. Yeah, there you go. You know what? I think that looks pretty good. I like that. It's a nice little entrance to the neighborhood. So we do need to get in some schools. We'll actually do a small road. Actually don't know if it's gonna be it. You know what? It will. So let's see about putting that right there, and we'll clean that up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And yeah, look at that. That's perfect. And then we can actually come back in here and just curve it in. And that way, I mean, it's like a little school complex. And so maybe we'll do the same thing for this other side. So I really like how that looked. Maybe let's put a small park across it, even though we don't really need it. Yeah, there you go. We do need some services though before I forget. Actually, you know what? That actually looks pretty solid. I think we'll just do we'll do a service center on the next episode. I do just want to plop these down, and then so maybe we'll do this. I think this could be good on the main street. And we'll do even the high school on the main street too. Maybe we'll put the high school right there next to the park. Yeah, and then let's do the library over here. Yeah, look at that. That's so perfect. We are missing that area down there, but we'll do this, do that, and then let's put in a park. There you know what, let's do it on either side, because I want to should probably turn off proper tree anarchy. I want to do some trees around this guy. This would be like our little school complex kind of area. Got the two parks across the street, got the high school, got the elementary school. That's a nice little addition. I think maybe we can put some foliage in this guy too. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And what can we fit next to this? Or maybe we'll just do trees. Maybe we'll make this whole thing tree lined. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Little school tucked in the back, and so we got our high school right here. And we could actually, let's try to fit the community center over here. So sports hall and gymnasium, this would be just a great thing to have like right next to this. And then possibly even the community pool. Maybe. But then we'll put in a couple yoga gardens. Maybe we'll put the yoga gardens right there. We'll do 2. And then let's put in a couple saunas as well, because a neighborhood's not complete without a sauna. I think we left this road inadvertently. So let's come back in, and then we'll do the path access real quick. Yeah, there you go. I like how this is looking. I'm not going to detail these small guys, But I think I will put in just a couple little trees around here. Yeah, you know what? Because it's our community pool. This is our sports hall and gymnasium. I like how it's right next to the high school too, so they could even just walk over there. I really like how we put this park in here. I think that is just great. And so I think for commercial zoning, what we're going to do is just put it on this main road. I think that would be smart. Have it on the outside, and then we'll probably, you know what? I think we will put commercial on the opposite side over there. And then maybe we'll put in some commercial down here. And then let's put in just a smidge of commercial down here. I don't like it on that intersection. And then I think for the rest, we'll actually just zone in. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. And I could have done low density. I think this would be a good area for some high density. Maybe we'll leave that empty. I think I'm going to avoid zoning on this road too. I think that would be smart. And then I think we'll put offices around the outside. I think I'm going to avoid zoning on that one too, just because I think it's smart. We'll come in here. Yeah, there you go. This is good. This is going to be a pretty big expansion. It's probably going to take a while for this to bud up. But I think it's going to be good. And so maybe we won't do offices just yet because our need's not really there. And so maybe we'll just unpause this and see what comes in. Because as of right now, we do have pretty high demand for residential, but I think that's going to collapse pretty quickly. And then we definitely do need to put in that expressway, because like this area over here needs workers super bad, and I think even over here we really need to start expanding on this side. And we got this huge area now, and we're just, the city just keeps growing back here, which isn't bad. I mean, I like how these look. I really like how this looks. I think this is great. I like how we were able to get the cemetery in there, and then we even got this little bridge down the middle with the rocks. So like this whole area would just be a nice area to live. But I do think it's going to take a little while. Good thing is we got the electrical all connected. And then we got all of our services. We got a hospital right there. We could use a little fire station back here. Maybe we'll put it in right there. And then do we need police coverage? We got police coverage, but you know what? Let's put it next to the school. I think that could be good. Alright, so I let the game run for a little bit, and I have to tell you, I really like this new neighborhood. I think it came together just so nice. I like that we did the park down the middle. I really like when neighborhoods or districts have entrances to them like this. I think it just looks really grand. I think by putting the extra time into the road layout on this one, it definitely paid off. And so if you're interested in some more road layouts, I'm going to go ahead and throw up a video for when we did the road layout for this one. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.